I was recently speaking to someone on this podcast who explained to me, and I hadn't really thought about like how we work, as in like the 9 to 5. And the reason that the 9 to 5 is the 9 to 5 harks back to the Victorian Revolution. And I was thinking about it and I was like, oh my goodness, that is exactly like we have not changed. We have not evolved with the times when it comes to like the working schedule. So traditionally, if you're working, it's like your 9 to 5 or your 8 till 4. That is your working hours. And that's because in the Victorian times, that's when there was daylight because they didn't have electricity.
It's crazy. And like, COVID came and it was so devastating for people, and the effects, it's not worth thinking about what some people went through during that time. But there were some good things about COVID if you look at it from an outside perspective. We all learned to work virtually, and as a society we better understood caring for people in our communities and checking on our friends and checking on our neighbors, and understanding that people are more vulnerable in society. I don't particularly like the word vulnerable, but using it for this kind of situation. And as we came out of COVID, I sort of sat there and was like, this feels like a real turning point. This feels like people get it now, like people understand, and we've opened up a whole world of technology and being virtual and us being comfortable in our own homes. Fast forward a year and a half and it's all gone again. It's all going again, and we're going straight back to how we were. I was sort of sat there knocking my head saying, why are we not adopting the lessons we learned during that time of national crisis and taking something good from what we all went through? But we're not. And it's so frustrating, because it really felt like a glimmer of hope for some disabled people that actually said, now everyone gets it. Now everybody understands. Now everybody's having to operate like how I operate on a daily basis. And they're really understanding now. And it's going again. And we've gone back to, like you said, this kind of Victorian entrenched method of working. And it's frustrating.